Hey everybody, it's taken 30 minutes for this to work and I had to go through StreamYard, so shout out to you guys for finally getting me able to go live. I kind of am a little flustered too. Oh. So today's topics are, well, if Facebook has never seen me, so hi Facebook people, I'm live right now. Yeah, I know. And pretty much I do these things called Moms on Monday. If you were friends with my mom, it's not a Bible study, just letting you know. And this is open to parents, but today's topic is more about mom things. And so I just want to say it's a little bit inclusive or exclusive. So I thought it was important to talk about these things because, you know, a lot of women are struggling with their postpartum bodies, myself included. Except I lost 4 pounds. And hold on. And I just wanted to chat with women about this who are going through postpartum, who have gotten postpartum depression or post-breastfeeding depression, which I didn't know was a thing. So if you didn't know, I breastfed my second son, which was my first breastfed child, for 14 and a half months, and he self-weaned. He just didn't, literally went from 3 times the night before to nothing the next day. So I have definitely been going through a little bit of like a sadness or a longing for the closeness that we had and shared together. And I just wanted to make sure that women that are going through any of these depressions know that there is a village, there is a community where we can like talk about things like this, and that it doesn't have to be a taboo subject. So yeah, there's that. But usually I kind of got sidetracked because I had sugar. So usually what happens on my lives, if you're on from YouTube, sorry, but I just have to repeat it. Or if you're new and you don't know, I usually talk about the weekend prior and how my week went with like homeschooling and everything. But because it's been 2 weeks, because I kind of like, I didn't forget, but we were not going to get home until like 8 or 9 o'clock last week. And so I just decided that it was just not a good idea to, go live at a late time, except now it's 8:04 and I'm doing the same thing. But anyways, so talking about the last week or the last 2 weeks, we hit some really difficult times with James, our oldest, with homeschooling. And while I can tell you, while I can tell you that like most of the time it's pretty good and he's really listens and is attentive, I don't know what was going on last week. I don't know if you have a kid and they were going like bananas a little bit, just comment about it because I don't want to know that I'm alone in this situation. But he was very argumentative. He was very like not wanting to do anything but play video games, and like I've been a little more lenient while he's been homeschooled, and I need to cut it out because he now thinks that he can wake up and either go watch YouTube or go and play video games. And I'm like, no, honey. Homeschool does not mean that there's no kind of structure, because he needs structure. He's a kid that needs a bit of structure because of the ADHD and because of the trauma issues, and because of the immaturity of his mental status due to his epilepsy. He needs a structure. He needs a schedule. And so while I've been really talking a lot about the schedule, we make it so that we can write it out on an expo board and or a whiteboard. I don't expo. I like expo board. And then I also put it onto my Instagram, and so I can go look back, but it's in the highlight reel. And if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Ashley with an extra Y Amethyst. And it used to be strictly beauty, and having that second baby really changed my mind on what a mom or what beauty meant for me. And for me, I can talk about motherhood and healing from depression and makeup, and it's all beautiful. So what else happened last week? Well, my husband has not been happy with his vehicle for almost the entire time he had it. So like 16, 17 months out of like 20 months. And he's been looking at the Dodge Durango RT. He really wanted it, not the 2017, but 2018 and higher. And we didn't really have anything to do this weekend. And so I was like, hey, do you want to go look at the car? Do you want to go test drive it? And he test drove it, and he loved it. And so we decided on trading in his Exploder for the Durango. And shout out to Leesburg Volkswagen for having to having to negotiate with me. I know that was tough, and they probably are like scared of me now, but if you grew up with my dad, he was always negotiating everything. And then that kind of trickled from Saturday to Sunday, and today's Monday. And over the weekend and over the last couple weeks, I've been noticing my friends on Instagram, primarily, but also like women on TikTok and everything, really like hating on their postpartum bodies. And it just brought me back to the first time I was pregnant, and I gained 63 pounds, which is a lot. It's like way too much. And I formula fed James, and I kept on going that when I got to a number on the scale, the pre-pregnancy weight, that I was going to look like I did before I got pregnant. And what I want to tell anybody out there that is struggling, you can get to that weight, but you will always, unless you have surgery, it's normal to have stretch marks. It's normal to have scars. It's normal to have that little line thing stay for a couple months to a couple years. It's normal to look at your body and kind of feel a little like anxious about it. But I want to tell you, if it took 10 months to grow a baby and you gained a bit of weight, it's going to take 10 months or longer to naturally lose the weight. And if you're going, oh, I'm going to breastfeed and I'm going to lose all the weight, That's what I thought too. And I ended up gaining, I only gained like 10 to 20 pounds during my pregnancy, lost all of it. And 6 months into breastfeeding, gained 30 pounds. And I think there was just a lot of like establishing the breastfeeding cycle and eating, and maybe not eating as well as I could have, or I don't know. I'm not going to really place blame on it. It was just happened because a month ago I stopped breastfeeding. Excuse me, did not mean to burp on live. And I didn't lose any weight, but where I could see that, I mean, I have a double chin, whatever. That's a Clark family trait, by the way. And that's my maiden name for everybody. And I noticed that my skin, my like face, not skin, my face around here, like thinned out. And I've lost 4 pounds. And I have not been working out as well as I should be. So it honestly could be your hormones. And I know that also could play a very deep role into postpartum depression, because it did with me. And if you're feeling that type of way, I'm just telling you, look at your baby. They love you. They unconditionally love you. And you unconditionally love this child. And so you just need to focus all of your love right now on the baby and not focus it on your body. Your body will get back to normal, either with working out a little bit, working out a lot. It's just going to take some time. You just went through something amazing and crazy and sometimes really stressful. And if you did have a stressful delivery, your cortisol levels I don't know what happened, y'all. It's a really weird Monday. This is going back to postpartum bodies. I'm not going to name names, but I have 2 friends on Instagram. One who has gone through a very big trauma. Her child had to be in the NICU for a very long time. And I know right now she's going through it. And I just want to tell you, girl, you are beautiful. You gave birth to that baby. You're handling life as a champ. And the other one, I know she really struggles a lot because she's from the town I grew up in, and people place a lot of pressure to look Stepford wifey there. And like I said, it takes time. It takes so much time, but you just have to be patient with your body and just let it go. And yeah, your style, the things I like and I would love to wear, I can't wear anymore. And I'm okay with that for right now. I haven't worked out in the last couple weeks because I got a really bad back injury. But otherwise, I try to eat super healthy. I do a program. I'm not going to mention it on here because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to sell them anything, because that's not who I am. But it works for me. That's all I'm going to leave it at. And another thing about the pre-pregnancy. So there are some women who can get down to their pre-pregnancy weight, and honestly, they look better with their postpartum body than they did pre-pregnancy. And I used to really be jealous and very angst and vindictive about my thoughts about them. And then someone in my family looks fantastic post baby. But as she said, she worked really hard and she is super regimented about going to the gym. And that is her time to just do something that's healthy for her mind and healthy for her body, and props to her. I need to get back on that swing. It's true life. I've been trying to just take care of my body, but I'm ready, like mentally, I've been ready to get back in the swing of things for like 15 days now. I just had to wait for my body to catch up. And if you don't know, I have a whole bunch of chronic pain issues, and it's just a speed table over the road of my life, or hump. I don't like that word. Sounds weird. So, I mean, the boys are almost back with the food, and I'm gonna go love on my kids as soon as they get back, and my husband. Can't forget them. Postpartum. Other things when you're married that you do are different, and that's normal too. Don't be discouraged. Just talk to your doctor if you're having any pain issues. Also, maybe go see a massage chiropractor or even a therapy or therapist about it, because sometimes it is a mental block that your brain is just equating trauma and it's just switching off your libido. But that's a whole nother video. But I am gonna go and be mom before the dogs start barking. Oh, one more thing. If you see this hashtag in the back right here, for the month of September, I am being focused on paying it forward, and I'm doing this for Ethan. If you go to redwhiteandbethune.com, my friend Jen has a blog post about it, and I just wanted to say that it's something that touches my heart and soul, and as soon as I go out tomorrow, I'm going to be paying it forward to a whole bunch of people. I continue to pay it forward either with kindness or compassion over certain things with people, being honest, and also financially, either by paying for the Starbucks person behind me, or words are hard today. I've been planning on going to Starbucks, but because we've had a couple of extraneous purchases, I've been holding off on going to Starbucks, which is very hard when you're a mom. But like tomorrow, if if you're behind me at the Starbucks parking lot or drive-through, I'm going to be paying for your drink and maybe more. But just go and look up, and it's on my link tree. If you're not already subscribed to either my YouTube or you have liked my page on Facebook, or you're not following me on Instagram, it's all linked in the description, and I will see you guys next week for another installment of Moms on Monday. Thank you for watching. Bye.